Good morning, traders. Hope you guys are doing well. Man, I look tired as hell, don't I? Had a good night's sleep last night. It's just been a big week. Looking forward to a good weekend, actually. Anyway, I'm really excited about the markets. Woo! All right, so guys, trading is simple, trading is easy, trading is fun, right? Trading is simple, it's easy, it's fun. It's simple, it's easy, it's fun. Man, I look tired, don't I? I wonder what that's all about. Had a good night's sleep last night. Anyway, it'll be all good when I get a shower. I think this is, I think I'm gonna be pushing it too hard in the gym. I trained Sunday night, and now I've been doing 2 workouts per day. So anyway, forget that sort of stuff. Trading is simple, trading is easy, trading is fun. Now, traders, you know, obviously we saw the stock market, right? I did a video yesterday talking about how when you read the charts itself, the charts are always telling us what's going on, right? You know, and it's our job to really read what the chart is telling us. Is it too overextended? Is it too vertical? Are we getting, like yesterday, right? The market was going up, right? But we started getting those weak buyers, and I've been watching that for quite some time, and I thought I'd let you guys know, hey, this looks like it's going to turn over, and bam, the Nasdaq, right, is exactly what I said on the Nasdaq, and I think we had a 2% down there on the Nasdaq. Now, that being said, guys, this is not the top in the market. This is not the top in the market. This is not the top in the market, all right? Trading can be simple. Trading is simple, as easy as fun. Trading is simple, as easy as fun. The reason why I'm saying that is because you just follow what the charts are telling you. This is not the top in the market, all right? It may be, but there's a 90% chance it's not the top in the market. So stop listening to these. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know, just frustrated as hell, one of those people. Don't try and pick the top of the market. The reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because this is just a short-term little pullback before we go back new highs and before we rally back up towards the 29,000 target that I have. This is not, I repeat, guys, this is not the top in the market. This is just a short-term little correction, short-term little pullback. Those long-term weekly charts are still pointing up. Stop trying to pick the top in the markets. Mr. Bo Polly is at it again. I get people always sending me these videos of Bo Polly at it again. It's like, if you guys are following Bo Polly, you guys realize, right, he is always trying to pick the bottom in silver and gold, which has failed so many times, and always trying to pick the top in the stock market instead of just going with the market and being right 8 times out of 10 instead of being right 1 time out of 50. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is not the top in the stock market, guys, all right? This is not the crash. It's not going to crash, not yet. There is nothing, there's not yet, okay? And the reason why I say that is this, okay? Okay, as I said before, guys, if you seriously want to get ahead in the markets, stop listening to this bullshit media out there. Stop listening to all these people out there. It's just, you know, they have their agendas, right? So stop listening to those people out there. If you want to look at, okay, for me, my goal is to become a multiple 7-figure trader. So therefore, I'm going and I'm learning, and I have done now for a decade and a half now, and really, especially lately, been really digging deep in learning how do these multiple 7-figure traders really operate, how do they work, and what do I need to keep getting better at so I can become a multiple 7-figure trader. No, bullshit. Forget that. No, a 7-figure per month trader. All right? Why not? Why not? Sky's the limit. Trading can be simple. Trading is simple. It's easy. It's fun. Now, the thing is this, guys, okay? When we're looking at the overall major cycles in markets, who is, okay, when we're talking about investing in the markets, who is the #1 investor, #1 hedge fund investor of all time? By 3, Ray Dalio. By Ray Dalio. He's the most successful hedge fund investor of all time. And we know history repeats itself, right? This is not different. This is not new. So doesn't it make sense to go read his book, Understanding Big Debt Crisis, because we're in a big debt crisis now, and understanding the cycles? We're not at the top of the market yet, guys. Too many people are bearish still. There's too many people still bearish in this market. Too many people are saying this market's going to crash. No, I didn't do a video yesterday saying the market's going to crash. I said it's not going to crash. We'll probably get a bit of a pullback, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, so that's if you're a long-term investor, or if you're looking to invest into something, doesn't it make sense to learn from the most successful hedge fund person on the planet? Doesn't it make sense to learn from someone who saw the 2008 crash coming and navigated through that, not only to not lose money, to actually make his clients money? I said to people a few videos ago, go read Ray Dalio's book, Understanding Big Debt Crisis. Why? Because he's the most successful hedge fund person on the planet by three times. No one's near him. And if you want to understand where we are in the cycle right now, instead of trying to pick the top of the market all the time and all this bullshit, then you know then go read his book, okay? Now again, guys, let's just be real here, right? Let's be real here. If you want to become a good trader, you want to trade the markets well, who should you go learn from? Someone who's making a few $1,000s a day, or someone who's making a few $1 million a year? It makes sense, right? Like it's like, but people are like, oh well, you know. If you want to invest in the markets, if you want to know where we are in the cycle of these markets, who should you go learn off? Someone who has a someone who has a subscription, who has fear-mongering videos all the time to try to get you to buy their subscription, or someone that tells you that this market's going to collapse, so therefore you should buy silver and gold because that's the safe haven, that's going to protect you. Should you be listening to these people, or should you actually be listening to the person who doesn't have a subscription, doesn't have a product, but he's the most successful hedge fund investor of all time, and he lays it out step by step by step exactly where we are in the cycle? Doesn't it make sense, guys? Doesn't it make sense to actually learn from these people instead of being pig-headed and saying, yes, one guy said, I've read 100 books, this is nothing new. No one has written a book like Ray Dalio has written about Understanding Big Debt Crisis. And if you want to know where we are in the cycle, it's not about me, right? I'm learning as much as you guys are. But guys, trading can be simple. Trading is easy. Trading is fun. And if you want to, and we just got to get out of our own way sometimes, right? So it's like, stop being the man. It's like, I know it all. It's like, no, you don't know it all. Go to these people who are doing it and learn from them. And when we're talking about the overall cycles of the markets, we're not at the top of the market right now. Two things, right? Two things that tells me we're not at the top of the market right now. The very first one is that so many people are still bearish in the markets. If you want to continue to get what most people get, continue to do what most people do. Right? We're not at the top of the markets. And secondly, there's not raving about it, right? If you look at Bitcoin, what happened with Bitcoin? Everyone was raving about Bitcoin, right? Even my barber and everyone was talking about it. Right? Everyone's like, get in. Now everyone's really quiet. No one's talking about Bitcoin now. You know what I mean? Like that's where we start to see peaks in markets, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So if you think these people out there who are so-called professionals, stop listening to them, because they're only doing you dissatisfaction. Trust me, guys, in 2006, 2015, 2016 elections, I listened to all this bullshit. And year after year after year, I traded well, and then 2016, I lost about a quarter of my wealth like that overnight, because it was just like, yeah, I listened to these people. I started shorting the stock market when the charts are telling me it's going to go up, and so on and so forth. So guys, you know, just please get out of your own way and stop thinking you know it all, and be real and be raw with yourself. So what are my actual real results? What are my real results? Because when I look at my results, I'm nowhere near making multiple millions of dollars a year in trading. Guess what? I'm on my way though, because I'm studying these guys, and that's what I focus on. I don't focus on this other bullshit. I'm not going to focus on these people who make a few $1,000s a day. No, I want to know the common characteristics between these guys that do really, really well in the markets long term and make big money, right? Big money. How do they operate? How do they work? How do they think? How do they set the markets? You know, and once again, guys, if you're trying to look at cycles, then Ray Dalio is the #1 guy. You don't need any other book out there. And once you start to read this book and read it 4 or 5 times, because it's a detailed, like even for me, it's like, my brain, right? My brain, I get really tired when I read. So I have to read it a few times to really get it. And he goes through these cycles, and you can see where we're at in the cycle right now. We've just started tightening this year. We just started tightening we just started tightening interest rates. We started raising interest rates. So, but still, the number one thing that's still on the side is people still very, very bearish. And therefore, the contrarian indicator, guys, if you guys go look at my community tab on the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see on that page I did about a month ago. I said, guys, where are we right now? A month ago I did this on the Dow Jones. I said, where are we right now? Are we at the top, or are we likely to continue up? 70% of the people said we're at the top, and guess what's happened ever since? The market's been just slowly stepping up for the last month. Guys, it's a contrarian indicator. Not like a contrarian indicator, but just understand, you know what I mean? Like, and forget out of your own way and try to, if you want to look for long-term investments and stuff like that, then use these cycles, know where we are in the cycle. And then go from there, and don't let yourself get in your own way. You know what I mean? Trading can be simple. Trading is easy. Trading is fun. And trading is not that difficult. All trading is all about is finding your number one pattern. Forget the indicators. Like, the market can either go up or down. Just find some simple patterns on the chart that gives you a high probability of it going that direction. That's all it really takes. And your job then just to take those trades. Be consistent every day, showing up. And be patient and only take those trades. Like, for example, with my Forex trading, guys, you know, this week, my Forex trading, I've spent 10 hours a day trading. 10 hours a day trading on the Forex market, and I've taken one trade this entire week so far. Now, it's Friday morning my time. I might have a trade today, I don't know. But that's what you need. You need that discipline, right? You need that patience to only take those best of the best trades and nothing else. Make sense? So, when you're trading, guys, trading can be simple, trading is easy, trading is fun, and stop. And if anyone else is telling you different, stop listening to them. You can do this. I believe in you. But you got to stop listening to this other bullshit out there that you know, and for some reason you think you're not good enough to know. It's like, no, you just need to understand how the markets work, you know, and like the peaks and troughs, highs and lows, who's in control of the markets? That's the foundation, right? If you want to know what's going on right now, because that's all we have is right now, is read the peaks and troughs. And then read the strength in moves, like I taught yesterday, right? Of how to read is it strength or is it weakness? We may be going up, but there might be a bit of weakness, and like I talked about in the Dow Jones. You can do this, right? I truly believe in you, but you've got to get out of your own way. You know, and for you guys that are not even going to read Ray Dalio's Understanding Big Debt Crisis from the most successful hedge fund manager on the planet by three. You know, that's like saying I'm going to start a tech company and I don't need to listen to Bill Gates. You know what I mean? It's like, what? No. Right? Because there's two things in life. One, we can go through life and try everything ourselves and do everything ourselves and take us 50 years to get to our goals. Or we can learn from people who've been doing it for 50 years and takes us 10 years to get to our goals. Because we're still going to make mistakes, right? But it shortens our curves. Understand where we are right now. If you're looking at the overall tops and bottoms of markets, understand where we are right now in the markets. And read Ray Dalio's book and start to see for yourself where we are right now. On the other note, guys, I want to finish up with this. Do not be taking a position on a stock based on what you think the indexes are going to do. Do not be taking a position on a stock based on what you think the index is. Well, the Dow Jones is going to drop, so I'm going to go short JP Morgan. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because one, you don't know what's going to happen, so therefore you think, right? Never trade based on what you think, hope, or fear. If you think the market is going to drop, don't take a trade. If you have a plan that says, okay, this plan is here, and now I'm going to take a trade, it doesn't matter what it is. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is. Right now, I put out a bearish video yesterday, but two of my trades I'm in right now are long-term bullish. They're very, very nicely in profit trades right now. So what I'm trying to say there, guys, is that don't let if you have an individual stock based on your proven plan that's there, don't not take the trade because you think the Dow Jones is going to drop or the Dow Jones is going to go up or it's going to go against the trade. You know what I mean? Your job as a trader is to keep it simple. Have a simple pattern. A simple pattern, that's all it is. Just a chart and volume. Maybe 1 or 2 moving averages if you want. You don't need that much stuff to get ahead in the markets. More stuff equals more confusion. More confusion means you just don't know what to do. Therefore, no confidence, no growth, no progress. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. But get out of your own way. Focus on these things that I'm talking about here, and you can truly, truly get ahead. Right? Trading is simple. Trading is easy. Trading is fun. And you've got to keep telling yourself that. And the more time you tell yourself that, the more you actually start to notice and you start to change. You start to change the way you look at things. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Make sense? And I hope this makes sense here, okay? Because there's so many times that the stock market's been going up, and I've had a very nice bearish signal. I made a lot of money. The market went up. Dow Jones went up 2%. My stock in the Dow Jones went down 2%, and I made a profit. Okay? Don't be buying or selling a stock based on what you think it's going to do. I'm going to go buy this gold stock because I think gold's going to go up. No, wrong thing. Wrong thing to do. I'm going to go buy this gold stock because the GDXJ is going to go up. Or I'm going to go short this stock because I think the GDXJ is going to go down. No, don't do that. That is the wrong thinking. Right? That is the wrong thinking. Why is it the wrong thinking? Because I guarantee you, even like if you look at the Dow Jones or the S&P 500 right now today, right? Even the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq was the biggest down day. That was the one that I really focused on yesterday's video. The Nasdaq had a down day. I guarantee you there's still 20-30% of the stocks in the Nasdaq had a nice green day. Do you know what I mean? So each and every single stock is in its own trend. It's in its own phase. It's in its own cycles, right? And it's your job. It's just to trade based on what that's telling you. Just because the Nasdaq's going to fall doesn't mean every single stock in the Nasdaq is going to fall. Make sense? Some stocks, I guarantee you, some stocks are going to go up. So don't be trading an individual stock based on what you think that index is going to do. There you go, right? What you think it's going to do. Don't even trade that. Just say, this stock has my plan. I know this works because I've taken 200 screenshots of this one setup, different on different times. Not 200 screenshots of the same exact trade, right? You have the exact plan, and then you go find 200 different trades that meet that exact plan, that look the exact same, and that's what I mean, 200 screenshots. And you build your confidence. And if there's a stock in the Dow Jones Industrial Average that says this is a bullish setup and that's your plan, but the Dow Jones actually looks weak, again, don't not take that trade, right? Because when you take that trade, you're sticking to your plan. You don't even know what's going to happen with the Dow Jones at that time. You know, you may have a bullish trade. The Dow Jones may look bearish, and suddenly we have a big update. You didn't take the bullish trade, and that actually sort of supported as well too. Trading can be simple. Trading is easy. Trading is fun, right? You can do this. You can do this. But please get out of your own way. Understand this. Understand this. Where are you going right now? And you got to ask yourself, are you happy with your results right now? And if you're not, which I know most people in this video are not, I'm not happy with my results right now. But that's where I go study the best. And I'm not going to have this, I've read all the books I know. Really? Really? Guys, you can do this. I believe in you. You have the abilities, you have the skills, and you have the knowledge out there for you to start to do really, really, really well in the markets. Anyway, guys, I'm off to start trading the Forex market once again today. It's Friday morning. I'm so excited. I love the markets, man. I absolutely love the markets and doing a lot of stuff for my private clients as well too. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Make sure you click on that link in the description. Go sign up for my free trading course I'm giving away, because very, very soon I'm going to be opening up one more spot for last spot, just one more spot for my coaching program, and that's it for the rest of this year. So anyway, guys, I'll speak to you soon.